State in their first ever bowl game in their first season in FBS, taking on Butch Jones's Arkansas State Red Wolves. The Gophers transferred here, an FCS star, and now leveling up here at the FBS. He throws over the head of his intended target, Jaron Askren, his tight end, incomplete. Maybe a little too much juice. First one, Clark in the gun, Dash Luke in motion. Hand it off. And not much there. Shamari Lawrence, their leading rusher this season. Now everybody knows their assignment. Clark, pressure coming in his face. He avoids one tackler, takes off, and then taken down short of the 15-yard line by Simeon. First and 15 now for Rayner. Looks to the sideline. It's complete to Benelli. Benelli heading down the sideline into Missouri State territory. A miss. So Rayner and company going fast. Arkansas State will move the ball quickly here. They throw over the middle. It's complete to Thornberry, their tight end. He picks up the first down. So back-to-back first downs for the Kenyon Clay in the backfield. Thornberry in motion, the tight end. They give it to Clay. Clay with a seam, breaks through. He powers forward and picks up a first down to the 11-yard line. A 13
to create negative plays in order to slow the up-tempo down.
Arkansas State hands it off again to Clay. Picks up a couple of yards, a modest gain there as he gets inside the 10 to the University of Kansas. Clay, play action. Rayner, end zone, wide open, touchdown! Jalen Benelli, wide open in the corner of the end zone, and the Red Wolves strike first.
And Benelli's high.
The junior from Miami, Florida, St. Thomas Aquinas High School. The extra point is up and good. And the Red Wolves, they only score for the... has struggled a bit on offense since about mid-October. We'll be curious to see how that works. Jacob Clark hit as he throws, but a one-handed stab by Dash Luke. Nice gain there. 7 yards.
Gets going.
Pistol formation. They hand it off to Lawrence. Lawrence pushing the pile forward. Has enough for the first down as he gets to the 38-yard line. A 5-yard gain. And 11. Clark with time. Lets it rip. Right at the sticks. And stretching forward to midfield for the first down is Ronell Johnson, a 13-yard gain. If they protect him, you see what he's capable of. This time they hand it off. Lawrence testing the left side. Picks up a couple. Still going, actually. And gains an extra yard, pushing the pile. Luke in motion. Play fake. Clark with time. Not anymore, though. He's going to tuck it and run. And dives forward. Takes a big hit. Does gain positive yardage. Field, Lawrence and Green. Green in motion. They give it to Lawrence. He turns the corner, lowers the shoulder, and has enough for the first down. As he goes out of bounds.
And most likely he's going to get it.
Clark with time. Off his back foot on the crosser there to his tight end Askren. Not much, only about 2 yards on that one. Boxing out to the bottom of your screen. Clark, pressure coming up the middle, throws the tunnel screen to Ronell Johnson. Johnson diving forward, will be 2 yards or so shy of the first down marker. Simeon Mitchell back in the game. He was injured before the break. Pressure coming, and Clark is dumped. Cody Sigler and Brian Whitehead took down Clark. Again, will happen.
It's hard to tell, just so many bodies. And just a heck of a player, though, for this team. Super talented, athletic. He's shifty. You saw the quickness there just in his get-off ability. Pass breakup king. He's got about 12 on the year. He needs to show up big tonight.
And Rayner hits Rucker. And Rucker taken down just shy of the 30-yard line. Thomas Anderson swung him down. He would be the 24th player in FBS history to do that. So we'll keep an eye on that. Here's Rayner. We told you he can run. And this time, runs out of bounds.
Back to his body, then it becomes a fumble.
Thank you, Matt. Rayner lets one fly, hits Ripper in stride. He's gonna go a touchdown, 71 yards. The 13-0 Arkansas State looking to tack on one more. The extra point is up and good. First-year FBS team got rewarded. Green runs it up the middle, picks up about 3. And if you're Missouri State, again, these
some pass, play fake opportunities to hit that second level of defense.
Pressure coming. He avoids it. He's going to tuck it and run, showing off his wheels. And out of bounds at the... Aspen in motion. Green. He's got burst. You see it there, breaking tackles and picks up the first down as he gets into Red Wolves territory to the 45-yard line. Sigler, who got hurt on their last defensive series. Green again. Green normally the scat back, but getting some run here. Down to the 40.
You got this, but that is a left ankle injury, George.
All right, Victoria, thank you. Certainly two very important players. Here's Clark on the boot. Lets it rip, has a man wide open. It's Dash Luke for a touchdown. 39 yards. Yusuf Obid for the extra point. Kick is up and good. Missouri State cuts the lead in half. 5. Taking the big hit. Hand it off. Kenyon Clay gets to the 39-yard line, a 4-yard gain. On Jalen Rayner. 3rd and 8 here. Pressure coming up the middle. He flips one to Kenyon Clay down the sideline, picks up the first down. The tailback.
Now that's impacting the way that he's showing up in the tackling.
Again, gets to the 46-yard, a 4-yard gain. 2 receivers to each side. Give it again to Clay. There's a hole. Tries to spin out of trouble. He does. Lowers the shoulder, picks up the first down as he gets inside the 40. A missed tackle there.
He does well. He runs well in between the tackles.
And here's Lightning. And Lightning got hit by the thunderbolt there. Christian Ford, like a heat-seeking missile on Devin Spencer.
Field.
3rd and 10. Rayner looking a little gimpy out there. Lets it fly down the sideline. Nobody home. It looked like Jalen Benelli ran the wrong route on that one. This one a 54-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. Trying to shrink the gap. Jamari Lawrence in the backfield. Play fake, pressure coming, and Clark has to run for it to avoid disaster there. Kyle Taylor eventually brought him down after a short game. And Alexander at the moment. Nigel Nelson playing Clark with time, steps into a throw. It's complete to Makai Cope. Has enough for the first down at the 40-yard line.
They're football at a high level.
Got 2 tight ends in there now. Hip and Astor. Hand it off. Big hole for Lawrence. And he gets tripped up in Red Wolves territory, picks up the first down to the 48-yard line. A 12. Nick Petrino told us was important to the young man. They wanted to get it for him. Clark, play action with time. All day to throw. Now he's going to roll, try to direct traffic, and runs out of bounds smartly. Clark with the snap, pressure coming backside. Clark's trying to fight through it. Multiple defenders come and take him down. DeMarcus Hendricks took down Clark on the draw play, and Green snuffed out in the backfield. Ryan Reese, the true freshman from Birmingham, Alabama, there to make the star. Dallas Cowboys practice facility for the inaugural Xbox Bowl. Went a little trickery here by the Red Wolves, but the Bears not fooled. Ahmad Poole with a big hit.
And then just doing your job, staying at home, playing the cutback. It's a nice play.
Rayner takes a deep shot, extends, and caught by Hunter Summers. Inside the 10, down to the 7. Lining him up quick. They hand it off, Spencer. Gets to about the 5 to the near side. Fortenberry, the tight end, the only receiver on the left side. They throw to the end zone, and backing into the end zone for a touchdown is Chauncey Cobb, a 5-yard score. Jalen Rayner getting it to Arkansas State, putting on a show right now. Extra point is up and good. First touchdown of...
Searching for answers right now, George.
Clark with time. Checks it down to Green. We mentioned his speed. There you see it down the sideline. He's going to be close to the marker, just shy by a couple of yards.
Luxury now to run the football or throw it, put it in Clark's hands.
Give it to Lawrence up the gut. And Lawrence should have enough for the first down. They do. They give it to him, a 3-yard.
Or be a matchup problem versus a linebacker.
Well, when you're trailing, you have a guy who can hit the home run. Lawrence makes one-man miss and powers his way for positive yardage.
He's the guy that can rush the passer the best in his defensive line.
Clark gets it out quick to the perimeter. James Blackstrain catches it there, but Avante Dickerson wrapped him up pretty quickly. Didn't seem happy about it. Luke in motion and a timeout. Yeah, Clark was not happy with the communication between him and Nick Petrino there. You could see him. 3. Askren in motion. Clark thought about pitching it. Now he's going to run for it, and he has the first down. But you can see,
and that's what he did right there.
5 wide receivers. Clark to the perimeter again to dash Luke. Short gain. 5-yard gain. The Bears are. Clark surrounded and couldn't get rid of it. Taken down. Chris Bodie. That's the line. Their lines of scrimmage as good as anybody. And Texas A&M as well. We have flags on the field here. As Devin Spencer with the handoff. We'll see what. Rayner with time to the sideline for Benelli, incomplete, wide of the mark at the 40-yard line. Thomas Anderson in coverage. Rayner all day lets it fly off the receiver Corey Rucker. Good coverage.
Football back for this offense.
Missouri State has 2 timeouts. Clark with time to the sideline. Jamarie Robinson breaks a tackle, and he's darting down the sideline for a first down.
Defender could get there.
35 straight games, that's impressive. They flip it this time to Rydell Johnson at the 45. Avante Dickerson, though, was right there to wrap him up after the 5-yard gain. Clark to the sideline, complete and pushed out of bounds is James Blackstrain by Avante Dickerson. No gain on that play. He has certainly put on a show. 194 yards today, this time on the ground. Kenyon Clay. Not much there. Rayner drops back with time. Fires over the middle, complete. No! Dropped by Benelli. Had it in his hand, started running with it, and dropped it. Thomas and 3rd and 9. 4 straight incompletions for the Red Wolves dating back to the first half. Rayner with time. Sidearms one to Rucker. Rucker taken down around the 25-yard line by Darian Taylor. He'll be Clark under center. Give it to Lawrence. Lawrence taken down in the backfield. A loss on the play. Cody Sigler there. Let's check in with time. That's 15th in FBS. They're going to need to do that here as they trail. And Clark with pressure in his face. Checks it down to Askren, the tight end. But Arkansas State's defense is smothering this in the last play. Lawrence flexes out. Pressure again. They dump it out to Luke. The ball is loose, and they're going to say incomplete. Jalen Rayner has put on a show. 200 yards passing. This time over the middle. It's complete to his tailback, Devin Spencer. He picks up a couple.
Wait.
Yeah, their pacing is incredibly fast. The play fake, the pass to Rucker into Missouri State territory. He stays on his feet because he landed on one of the defenders and was able to pop on his last day here as a member of the Red Wolves. Rayner checks it down to Cobb. Cobb in space. Cobb wrapped up short of the sticks, but picks up a nice chunk of change there. State 2nd and 2. Spencer up the middle, has enough for the first down. It almost feels like when they run the ball, Arkansas. Spencer again, a hole on the left side. He's going to dart through and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. A 25-yard score.
And just a brilliant check, and Spencer benefited, and a good job by the offensive line too.
And while we're giving credit, Hunter Summers, as the extra point is up and good, the wide receiver on the left side of the screen also with this season. Clark gives it to Lawrence, and Lawrence, not much there, maybe a yard. Kyle Taylor set the edge there defensively. Has 3 plays of 50 yards or more this season. They fake it to him, and they toss it to Luke. That ball just got past the defender, and Luke picks up the first down.
That can show up in these run fits.
2 tight ends at the moment, Hip and Askren. Clark on the toss, and what an absolute devastating hit by Joe several weeks ago. Clark drops back, deep drop, throws it, almost intercepted by Kyle Taylor. Got some hands on that one, but couldn't haul it in. Red Wolves showing blitz. They back off. They bring forward, but the pressure comes. Hit as he throws. Wide open, Jamarian Robinson, though, inside the 20 and taken down inside the 15. He threatened. Clark with time. Nobody open. Throws it to the end zone. Touchdown, Green! A 15-yard score. And the here's the 2-point conversion. Clark back in the end zone, wide open is Askren, the tight end. And it's a 2-score ball game. 12 plays, 90 yards. Alternative is a touchdown.
Yes.
1st and 10, Rayner. Pressure coming. Lets it rip. Rucker makes the adjustment and hauls it in at the 25-yard line.
Right now, you got to find a way to just stay in front of these wide receivers.
They dump it off to Cobb, turns the corner, makes a man miss, but then plowed at the 15-yard line. Could be playing Halo. Rayner floats one, end zone, Summers, incomplete. Good defensive play there by Thomas Anderson. Had the infraction earlier. This with a brace on his arm, has taken it off, and now has more mobility with that right arm. 32-yard attempt here is up and good. 34-15, still plenty. He's been sacked 46 times. A run up the middle. Shamari Lawrence near the marker will pick up the first down as he gets to the 36-yard line.
See this 2 tight end set.
Delaware won. Jacksonville State also won. In 2023, they dump it off here to Shamari Lawrence. Lawrence picks up the first down, but takes a big hit near midfield. A.G. McGee moving the ball here. A little better in the second half. Pressure coming right up the middle, and smartly throws it incomplete. Drew Collins and Cody Sigler with. Clark drops back, pocket collapsing, lets it rip. What a grab there! A great stab by Jamarian Robinson for the first down near the 30-yard. They bring 4. Rayner throws a crosser to Rucker. Rucker plants his foot and goes forward, trying to extend for the first down, and he does. 3rd and 23. They check it down to Spencer. And Spencer nowhere to go. Wrapped up around the 15-yard line by Kanye Young.
That was a match. I think they walk away with the victory.
Their offense has struggled a bit since mid-October. The pass here to Makai Cope by Clark to the 48-yard line. Joe Drew wrapped him up after a Arkansas State leading by 13. Rayner Toss to Rucker. Flag drops. Rucker dives forward near the marker. 9 yards in penalties, 105 by the Bears. They toss it to Cobb on the wide receiver screen. Cobb turns the corner and out of bounds, shy of the 35-yard. Rayner, clean pocket, throws one off his back foot, and that one batted in the air by Caleb Dietland. And it stops the clock with 4 minutes to go. And close this thing out. Clay on the right side as a hole and taken down. Clock is churning. Christian Ford brought him down, and he did earlier in the quarter. Clay. It's taken down by Jared Lloyd. He'll be just shy of the marker, and the other Jalen Daniels of Kansas. They hand it off this time. And a big run there by Clay. Walks in the end zone for a touchdown, but a flag trailing the play here.
That told me everything I need to know.
Holding, number 3 on the offense. 10 yards from the spot on the foul. It's still 3rd down.
Hunter is also good from 32. This one from 35. And that one is no good. Oh. He has 6 catches for 110 yards. Clark on the roll, directing traffic to the sideline for Cope, incomplete. In this one, 1st and 10, 3:07 to go, no timeouts. Clark drops back. They pick up the pressure. Loves one, wide open. It's Luke, sprinting towards the end zone and taken down at the 5. Brandon Barnes. Goal from the 16 after the penalty. The throw to the end zone, a touchdown to Jamarie Robinson.
One-on-one matchup with the young freshman Drew, and he won it. Hit him with a nice stem, inside release, and Clark put it right on him.
Here's Obed. Hits it off a defender, but it looks like he's able to corral it.
Assignment.
Victory formation for Jalen Rayner, and they will kneel this thing. That's it. Jalen Rayner gets to celebrate. 288 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns, ties a season high. But we got to shout out Corey Rucker too. Corey Rucker, wide catches 166 yards, a 71-yard TD reception, went over 4,000 yards for his career, only the 24th player in FBS history to do that for Arkansas State.
And he's earned every bit of that. Very decorated career. A ton of young men on this field will go down as legends in their respective programs, and he's one.